everyone. You're also watching us on mixtv.tv. Good day. It is noon on this Wednesday, and we are getting late word now that Craig Liner, who was accused of shooting his ex-wife Karen Liner outside of her home last January, is now facing new charges that he is charged with a from prison murder for hire plot. And now he was arraigned, we understand, earlier this morning in Bradley County Criminal Court before Judge Clay Collins. Liner, already charged with killing his ex-wife, now facing more charges. Police say that he tried to have his mother-in-law killed from behind bars. Craig Liner, as detectives testified earlier this morning at a preliminary hearing that, back up here, detectives had testified from the surveillance video showing Karen Liner yelling at her husband as he arrived at her residence. Liner, of course, called 911, and then the police say Liner fired the shots that took her life. Well, now WTVC television obtained documents earlier today showing that Liner faces new charges for illegal actions police say he took while behind bars. That arrest report says that an inmate went to investigators to say that Liner had proposed to him that he, the other inmate, kill Liner's ex-mother-in-law. In exchange, the inmate said that Liner promised to give him a 2017 Malibu boat and an SUV that he owned, quote, when he got out. This is in exchange for taking his ex-mother-in-law's life. Now, detectives set up a sting operation using recording devices and surveillance cameras. The inmate was instructed to talk with Liner about the planned hit. The conversation took place in the F pod of the Bradley County Jail. But the arrest report says defects with the recording devices meant not all of the words spoken between the two were recorded. Still, the report says that enough evidence was recorded to lead to new charges for Craig Liner. Again, he was arraigned this morning on these new charges. We go back now. After the exchange with Liner, which ended with a handshake, the inmate told detectives what they talked about. The report said the inmate told Liner, quote, he was going to take care of that. You're going to take care of my problem? Direct quoting now, the report said Liner replied, to which the inmate said, quote, yes. The inmate says that he told Craig Liner that he wanted both the boat and the SUV as payment, according to the report. Now, he then asked if he would have a problem getting the boat and the SUV, and Craig Liner told him he should not, and the boat was still in Calfee's storage, and the car was at his cousin's house. The inmate then asked Liner if he could sell the boat for $10,000. The report said Liner said he had gotten a recent offer for $50,000 for the boat. To that, the inmate shook Liner's hand, said, it's a deal. Right after, the inmate texted investigators, quote, let's go, he just give the go, end quote. The report said a search warrant led to investigators seizing the Malibu boat and the SUV as evidence. Detectives then charged Craig Liner with solicitation to commit murder. So this is on top of the charge, numerous charges that Liner faces for, as he's accused of killing his ex-wife, Karen Liner. So these are new charges. This just came before Judge Clay Collins earlier this morning, and this is from the affidavit from the Bradley County Sheriff's Department, which are now coming in. So that is where we are. We're bringing you this live update here on Mix 104.1 Radio and mixtv.tv. Let me recap. If you're just joining us, Again, Craig Liner now accused of trying to have his ex-mother-in-law killed while behind bars, conspiring and offering a boat and an SUV to a fellow inmate who was being released. The inmate then went to the authorities. All right, so that's the very latest here as we bring it to you here, Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. And we'll have more on this story as details become available. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, I'm Steve Hartline reporting.